Hi everybody, welcome to today's class where we're doing a nice, gentle, energizing flow to get you set up for the morning. So if you have a cushion, go ahead and grab one of those and place it underneath your sit bones. And take a moment here to settle in. Maybe bringing your hands together at the heart. And thanking yourself for carving out this moment in time to set yourself up to have a fantastic day ahead. I invite you to welcome the feeling of gratitude for this brand new day, fresh start, new beginning. And if your eyes are closed, gently open them as we bring the chin to the chest and roll our ear to our shoulder and back, drawing circles with the nose, being very gentle this early in the morning. Releasing of all the tension, making room for energy to flow beautifully throughout our body, nourish us for our day ahead, and switch directions if you haven't already, as we begin to even it out. Maybe trying to inhale as we look up, exhale as we look down. Feeling the release. Wonderful. Good job. We'll take a nice, deep, nourishing breath here as we reach towards the sky. And exhaling, gently kissing the fingertips on the mat, shoulders away from the ears. As we inhale, left arm up and over as we bend into our right side, feeling that nice stretch in the side body here. Deep, nourishing breaths. And gently coming back to center, inhaling that right arm up as we bend over to the left side, feeling a nice deep stretch, the expansion in between the ribs, waking up the body, energizing all those tight spaces, coming back to center. From here, we're going to bring our hands to our shoulders as we do some shoulder opening stretches, some nice small circles here, or big circles, whatever feels comfortable for you. Remembering this is your practice. Switch directions with your circles. Feeling the sensations. Feeling the body opening with every movement. If you have a cushion underneath you, feel free to move that off to the side as we begin in tabletop position to do a few rounds of cat and cow. So we're going to deeply inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chin, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone in. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to the chest. Now I invite you to do a few of these at your own pace. You want to strengthen the mind-body connection within your own body with some deep, nourishing breaths. Final round here. Once you've evened it out, you can meet me back into tabletop position as we bring the toes together, knees at the edges of the mat, and sit back into child's pose here. gently resting the forehead onto the mat. We want to add a little activation here, so really reach those arms forward, waking up each part of the body. You might begin to notice some sensations in the hips and the shoulders. It's totally normal. And we begin to walk our hands over to the right side of our mat, really feeling the nice stretch there in the side body. Nice deep breaths. Then begin to walk the hands over to the opposite side. It might feel a little bit different on this side. That's totally normal. Feeling the deep stretches as we walk back to center. Coming back into neutral position. We're going to tuck the toes under and sit back as we push up into our first downward facing dog of the day. Feel free to find a movement that feels good. Maybe walking the feet, stretching the calves. Maybe inviting a small smile on our faces to thank ourselves for starting off our day so wonderfully. And then we're going to gently come onto our tippy toes, bend the knees, and baby step towards the front of the mat as we fall into Ragdoll here, generously bending the knees, maybe bringing the hands to the elbows as we completely let go and relax, creating some space in between the vertebrae. Maybe finding some movement here, swaying side to side as we stimulate the circulation, and slowly rising up vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping the chin tucked into the chest as we roll the shoulders up and back. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, hands together at the top. Exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. And just taking a brief moment here to check in with yourself, seeing how you're feeling now from when you started. We're going to inhale deeply as we reach the arms overhead, and exhale, coming forward. Inhaling, hands on the shins with a flat back. And as we exhale, hands on the mat, stepping back, bringing our knees to the ground, chest to the ground, chin to the ground, sliding back as we gently push up into baby cobra. Nice baby back bend here. We're going to push back up very mindfully into downward facing dog. Again, find a movement here that feels good, or stay still, whatever you feel like today. And on your next exhale, we're going to come onto our tippy toes, bend the knees, and walk our feet up to the front of the mat, finding ourselves in a nice comfortable ragdoll. Again, holding the elbows with our hands if that feels good. And release as we gently roll back up into mountain pose, palms facing out, reaching overhead, hands clasped together at the top, bring them down to the heart. Inhale, reaching the arms up and over as we dive back down. Inhaling, hands on the shins with a flat back. Exhaling, hands on the mat, bring the knees down, chest down, chin, sliding the feet back. Again, pushing up into baby cobra. Beautiful back bend to wake us up in the morning, especially if you do office work. Finding yourself back in downward facing dog. Really reaching those heels to the ground, And on your next exhale, we're going to come on to the tippy toes and walk the feet to the front of the mat as we release everything in a fold. Inhaling into flat back with our hands on our shins. Exhale, releasing everything. Deep inhale as we reach the arms up and overhead, bringing hands together down to the heart. As we close today's practice, I want to thank you all for sharing this beautiful morning with me. May there be peace in your thoughts, may there be peace in your words, and may there be peace in your heart. Namaste.